Hello, children of St. Mark's. Welcome back. I've got another Advent story for you. Remember, we're talking about all the stories that remind us why we celebrate Jesus' birth at Christmas. And the Advent stories are the ones that help us get ready. Advent being the season of preparation and getting ready. So you may also have some other Advent activities you do with your family, like some people use an Advent calendar, one where you open up a little window each day and it might have a picture or a scripture verse or something that has to do with the Christmas story. You might also have an Advent wreath where you have like a wreath on the table and 4 candles, and some people use 3 purple and 1 pink. And in the sanctuary at St. Mark's, we use 4 blue candles, 1 for each week of Advent. You might have other traditions that you do. Other things you do if you get ready for Advent, like putting up your Christmas tree, or putting out the Christmas lights outside, or maybe going to see Christmas lights at the zoo or at Manassas and some of the other big displays. So there are lots of things that we do when we're getting ready for Christmas. Another thing you might be looking at right now is every family received the Advent Countdown, the little flip book. And you may have already done some of these activities, like writing a special note to someone and decorating it and sending it to them so they get little happy mail. Or you might bring out a baby album and share stories and photos with your family about when each of you was a baby. So that's kind of fun. There were also, I think, on the 1st of December, it said, gather small boxes, yogurt cartons, jar lids, toilet paper tubes, and let the kids use their imagination to make buildings for their own little village, right? You made your own little village of Bethlehem, and then the next day, I think, we made the people to go in it, right? So that's a fun little thing to do. So today's story is from the Holy Moly Story Bible from Spark House Family, and I do not have the Kindle version of this one, so we're going to read this old style where I'm just going to hold the book and read. And our story is called The Angel Speaks to Mary. So Mary lived in the town of Nazareth. She was engaged to a man named Joseph. Whoosh, whoosh. One day an angel appeared to Mary. Greetings, the angel Gabriel said. Mary's heart pounded. She gasped with fear. Who was this, and why was he talking to her? Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God, Gabriel said. You will have a son. His name will be Jesus. Mary was surprised, but she trusted God. Joseph was worried. He and Mary weren't married. She wasn't supposed to have a child yet. God sent an angel to Joseph in a dream. Do not be afraid, Joseph, the angel said. Take Mary as your wife. She will have a son, and you will name him Jesus. See, Joseph was a carpenter, so he worked a lot with wood and hammers and nails and saws and built things. Mary and Joseph were nervous, but they knew God was with them. They prepared for the birth of God's son. Okay? So what did you think? I guess, one thing it tells us in this story is that Mary and Joseph each received some very surprising news by way of an angel. And in the Bible, the word angel means God's messenger. So God's messenger came with a message from God for Mary and Joseph. And as unbelievable as it sounded, and as And knowing that everyone was going to start talking about Mary and that, what is happening? Why is she having this baby when she's not married yet? In the back of her mind, deep down in her heart, she knew that this was the thing to do and to accept this news from this messenger, this angel, because she trusted God. So until next time, bye.